How do I begin? This film is bonkers. From the plot to the cast to what we see you doing compared to your usual film roles. How do I explain this to my granny?
You know, I don't know how to answer that because I have not encouraged my parents to see the film.
I see people have described it as a kind of, they link it to Bond because it's dealt with the world of spies and there's a certain wit and panache and everything to it, but it's not that. Kingsman is its kind of own universe. So first of all, you have to disabuse them of that notion, that it's anything to do with Bond, and just explain that we now live in a world where kind of everything is possible, but you can do it with style.
Looking at the gadgets, which of them would you prefer to have in real life?
It depends. I think if I was in a situation where I felt like I needed to arm myself, which I've never felt before, but should that situation arise, I suppose the suitcase that I have in the movie that's a bit, of a multifunctional weapon thing, that would be very cool. And also, I suppose if I was in a confrontational situation where I felt I needed a weapon, I'd probably elect to pick Mark with the huge knife that you get in the movie.
Huge knife, yes.
Obviously, the secret's out. You didn't die in the first one. If you could bring someone back from the dead, who would it be?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I think selfishly, to get a couple more albums out of him, maybe David Bowie.
If we're in the music world, one of the ones that hit me the hardest was Marvin Gaye. Really, really got to me. John Lennon, obviously.
I'd go political. I'd go, I don't know, Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, someone to sort of help us out now that we're being led by a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah.
People who don't seem able to
care about anyone.
Yeah, it's a very odd time. So I'd like someone to come back who could just steer us all in the right direction a little bit.
Which of your castmates do you think would make the best secret agent in real life?
We sort of think Hallie, don't we?
She knows how to keep counsel, is very charming, and can get a lot of information out of you without you ever finding out very much about her, which I think is a very useful spy thing to have.
Absolutely right, yeah.
I think that'll be absolute crap.